You love beer, and you probably clicked on this video because you're interested to learn 10 things that you may not know about our favorite beverage. Also true.
I don't have to tell you my name, you know who I am?
Number 10. Beer is an ancient beverage, dating all the way back to 5000 BC in the area now known as Iran. It also dates around the same time frame to the areas of Egypt and Mesopotamia. In fact, many historians believe that agriculture gave rise to civilization for the purpose of curating and growing the grains that you know and love that make beer. Number 9, beer consumption per capita. Who drinks the most? Well, it's certainly, and unfortunately, not us here in America.
I got some beers, let's drink them, huh?
That crown goes to our friends in the Czech Republic who drink the most per capita by far. Number 8, the hops that you enjoy in your beer are bred, and they're bred with both male and female components. The part of the hop cone that produces the alpha acids and the oils that impart flavor and aroma in beer are only the female components. Factoid number 7. The first beer to be brewed in the White House was a honey ale commissioned by Barack Obama.
We make beer. First president since George Washington to make some booze in the White House.
Also of interest, what gave rise to the current craft beer boom and homebrewing boom that we're so grateful for was Jimmy Carter allowing homebrew through legislation signed in 1978. Thank you, Jimmy. Number 6. During the bubonic plague, beer was actually seen as a safe haven for drinking for fears that water would contaminate drinking sources and make people sick. Thank you, beer. Number 5. During Prohibition, many of our largest and favorite breweries transitioned to other methods of making revenue during this difficult time for the industry. In fact, both Anheuser-Busch and Yuengling made ice cream. Another interesting fact from that time period, it gave rise to the first non-alcoholic beer, which at the time they called near beer. Have you ever had Schlitz chocolate? No? Well, root for Prohibition, because last time we had that happen in America, they made chocolate. Number 4, the oldest beer marketing in existence, something like 4,000 years ago, were images projected on a canvas of a beer goddess enjoying that beer that we love so much. Number 3. The details on this one are sketchy for me, but essentially, you don't want to have beer in space. And the reason for that is that the liquid rises to the top and the carbonation goes to the bottom when you drink it. So if you burp, what comes up is not CO2, it's actually what they call a wet burp, and you burp beer. Number 2. The oldest continuously operating brewery dates all the way back to the year 1040 AD at a brewery called the Brewery Weinstefan. You may be familiar with them because they make one of the greatest Hefeweiss beers or wheat beers in the world still today. They also have one of the premier brewing universities from which to learn the craft. Beer factoid number 1, I want to first start out by saying please drink responsibly unless you're Red Sox legend Wade Boggs. There are dozens of stories about Wade's legendary drinking, but none of them come close to the 107 beers that he drank on a single cross-country flight.
Come on, drink up. I'll have one with you.
Nice!
But that's not the most impressive feat of drinking in history.
Andre still undefeated.
That award goes to no mere mortal, but a larger-than-life person by the name of Andre the Giant. Andre the Giant drank 119 beers in a single sitting, and he lived to tell the story.
I don't even exercise.
These are fun stories from our history of beer, guys. Certainly, those last stories are fun and larger than life. We want to encourage you to drink responsibly and don't try to one-up these feats. I want to thank you guys for watching. Let us know if you enjoy this content. Your feedback is invaluable to us. We'll see you next time.